Once upon a time, in a quiet mountain village, there lived an old carpenter named Ravi. He was famous for making beautiful wooden furniture. Every day he worked with many tools, but his favorite was an old hammer. The hammer had been with Ravi for many years. Its handle was worn, scratched, and slightly bent. New tools often laughed at it. One shiny new hammer said proudly, "Look at you. Your handle is crooked and old. I'm brand new, strong, and perfect. Why does the master still keep you around?" The old hammer stayed silent. Day after day, the new hammer continued to mock it. "You belong in the trash. You can't even look professional. The master should replace you." The old hammer began to believe those words. One evening, after everyone had left the workshop, it quietly spoke to Ravi. "Master," it said sadly, "why do you still use me? My handle is bent. I'm old and ugly. There are better hammers here now." Ravi smiled gently. "My friend," he said, "tomorrow I will show you why." The next morning, Ravi brought a young apprentice into the workshop. He handed the apprentice the shiny new hammer and asked him to build a wooden chair. The apprentice worked for hours. Bang, bang, bang. But many nails bent. Several pieces of wood cracked. The chair became uneven and unstable. Then Ravi handed him the old hammer. The apprentice looked confused. "This one?" he asked. "It's so worn out." "Just try," Ravi replied. The apprentice began working again. To his surprise, the old hammer felt comfortable in his hand. Its slightly bent handle fit perfectly with the way he swung it. The nails went in straight. The wood wasn't damaged. Everything became easier. By sunset, the apprentice had built a strong and beautiful chair. The apprentice smiled. "I don't understand," he said. "This old hammer works better than the new one." Ravi nodded. "That's because every mark on that hammer tells a story." He picked up the old tool and continued. "Those scratches came from years of hard work. That bent handle was shaped by countless hours in the hands of craftsmen. What looks like a flaw is actually experience." The new hammer listened quietly. For the first time, it felt ashamed of its arrogance. The old hammer's eyes filled with tears. All these years, it had thought its worn appearance made it less valuable. But now it understood the truth. The very things it was ashamed of were the reason it was so useful. Ravi placed the hammer back on his workbench and said, "Never judge yourself by your imperfections. Sometimes the marks left by life's struggles become the source of your greatest strength." From that day forward, the old hammer no longer wished to be new, because it finally understood that being different did not make it worthless. It made it special. Moral: many people spend their lives trying to hide their scars, mistakes, and imperfections. But often, those very experiences are what make them wise, strong, and valuable. Your flaws may not be signs of weakness. They may be proof of everything you've survived.